Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Time Stories, the Asylum scenario. And before I start, I just need to warn you that this will be a playthrough of the entire scenario, and if you've not played it, you should not watch this video. It is spoiler heavy. I will try to go through the scenario as fast as possible regarding time units spent, so you will not see all the side plots and all that stuff. You'll just go straight for the goal. But when I remove this box, you'll be able to see the setup. So if you want to play it ever, please stop the video and go do something else. And here we go. And here we are at the day room. I've skipped the part where we are in the pots going down on Earth, and I've chosen to take Madeleine, Maria, Eugene and Felix with me on this adventure, and we will start by reading this from the day room. In the day room we see a nurse in charge of the hall standing near the door. We see a man who is focused on his chessboard. We see a young woman painting frantically here, and we see a man waving at us, and over here is the piano that we can go look at too. But what we choose to do is that everyone goes to talk to the girl, and let's take a look. And here the girl is painting a disturbing picture. As you approach her, the young lady becomes totally absorbed by her strange painting and pays no attention to you. But what we will pay attention to is that on a painting we can read the following: southeast, then clockwise, and then plus, 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 minus. And we will remember this, and we will remember this picture of this evil monster with wings and tails and stuff. So we all remember that, and now we will head for the dormitory. Here we go. So we'll just put this down and go to the dormitory, and I'll just set that up right now, and then we will enter the dormitory. We are now in the dormitory. Let's take a look. In the dormitory we have a patient calling to us. We have some personal lockers in the back, and we have windows out to a large park. I think we will all go to the lockers and take a look. And the lockers, oh, you can break into multiple lockers at the back of the room. So we'll need 5 shields like this, and we need to have a test against deafness. So I'll just put that up here. Here you go, 5 shields, and I will take the dice and roll. Eugene starts rolling 3. Okay, that's pretty lucky, so he just finished them all off in one. Okay, great. So that's just our luck. But we had in common, we had 8, so I think we would have succeeded anyway. So here we go, 3 different items we get, and we get the plunger, the ruby, and a map of a pentagram. And we will just put this aside and just remember that we have the pentagram. That's the important thing here. So that's the dormitory. Now let's go to the infirmary. So we go to the infirmary. Here we go. Off you go here, and we roll the die again. A 2, 1, 2. And now we're in the infirmary, and I'll just put that up. Now we are in the infirmary, and let's take a look. We have here, there's a patient in the large room. We have an assistant nurse. We have Josephine, the nurse from the first room, the day room. We have a man looking at us in a suspicious way, and then we have a lot of drugs and stuff over here. We'll just go for the nurse. We want to talk to Josephine, so let's see what she has to say, and she will tell us, it's you again. I just ran into Dr. Hyacinth, who reminded me that he had an appointment with you later today. So take item number 8. We'll just take number 8. Here we go, number 8, and look and behold, it is up for the map. So now we have the doctor's office as location 8. So why not go to the doctor? Yeah, we'll go to the doctor. So we'll just roll the die. A 2, and we will go to the doctor. I'll just put out the doctor's location right now. We are now at the doctor, and let's take a look. And what it tells us here is that on the left, on the bookshelves, you see a lot of tomes and a picture. And Marie, the pink one, she will go take a look at the picture, and all the other guys will go talk to the doctor, who is sitting here by his typewriter. And let's take a look. Firstly, we will see what Maria will encounter. She will encounter a picture where we have a lot of signs placed on people in this picture, and we will remember this. The good thing is that Maria has eidetic memory, so she will never forget that. So I'll just keep that in my over here, so we can take it up later, so we can remember. In the real game, you had to, memorize it and put down some notes. But the other three guys, they will talk to the doctor, and the doctor is a locked room, so you cannot leave the room before you take your test. And so let's take the test, and we can do one of two things. We can follow him to this location, or we can beat him up, and we will beat him up. So we'll just switch this one, and then we will start fighting the doctor. I'll just start by putting up 3 shields here, and one with the skull here, and then we will start beating on the doctor. And I will start by Felix. He has 3 dice, and he will beat the doctor first. So he rolls 1 success and 1 skull, and there's 1 skull here, that's 2. He has a defense of 3, so nothing will happen, and he will remove 1 shield. Here we go. And now we'll take Madeleine, and because Madeleine is well, she's still just with us, so we'll just take 2 for Madeleine. And she had 3 successes, so she will take all this down, and let's take a look. Yeah, nothing else will happen, and we have just beaten up the doctor. And because we beat him up, we have to reveal this one, and this is the fight is over, and you've knocked the doctor through the secret passage. He was showing us a way to the secret passage. So his body lies broken and bloodied at the base of the ladder down the shaft. The path is now open to you, and we can take that token. I'll just find it, that token. We have that token now. We'll put it here, and like that, and then we can go into the passage and find our way. So we'll just take item number 23. It's here we go. Let's take a look what that is. That is, we can now no longer go to the doctor's place, but we can go through the secret passage to location 12. And that's where we'll go. So we'll just take these here, and we'll go to 2, and we'll go to, I forgot to move this to the doctor, but here we go, to the secret passageway. I'll just set that up. And now we've entered the secret location 12, which is the secret passageway. And let's turn this around. And it tells us, upside down, it tells us that you need to flip over the cards. It's a locked location, you need to flip them over, and when you do, you have to find your way through a labyrinth going from X to 9. So let's flip it around. We'll just do it like this, and we'll do like this one, and this one, and this one. So we'll just flip it over and put them together, and we need to put them in this labyrinth shape. And let's see, we need to find a way from the X going down here, up here, all the way to 9. Yeah, a success. So we made it in the first go. So once you found the right path, take item 9 and 17. So let's do that, 9 and 17. Here we go. I'll just take this away. And 9 is a plan. So you've discovered a new location, put it on the map. So we'll just put it on the map. That's great. That's the park. We found the way to the park. And we got another pentagram. So we'll just stack that with all our pentagrams and just remove that. And now there's a thing I don't know. It says the team heads to location 9. And I don't know if I need to roll the die, so I'll just do it and go to location 9. Oh, that's a cheap one, so that's great. We'll go to location 9 and we'll just use one more. We are now at the park, so let's take a look. And what they say is that on the north, on your left, you see some smoke in the distance, and you see a music kiosk in the middle, and then you see the back of the park here. And I think we will all just go here to the back of the park, and let's take a look what happens there. Oh, what we see here is minutes down the path, you clear the trees and discover an immense greenhouse, an imposing structure of glass and steel. On the ground before you, you spot the prints of a rather imposing animal. Strange. Take item 11. So we'll just take item 11. Item 11. Here we go. Let's take a look. Oh, another map. So this is location 11, the greenhouse. So now we found a path to the greenhouse. So why not go to the greenhouse? Yeah, let's do that. So we'll just roll again. Oh, a 3. Yeah, we're not lucky here, but here we go. We go to the greenhouse. I'll just pack it up and put out location 11, the greenhouse. So now we're at the greenhouse. Let's take a look. What that says here is that to your left you hear the sound of a waterfall accompanied by numerous bird songs. In the middle you see a small basin that holds water that flows from the waterfall. And on the right, not far from you, you hear grunting noises. Okay, let's go to, maybe we should just split up, but we have to be careful because he doesn't want to be alone and she doesn't want to be alone. Maybe they should just stay together. So they will go here and they will go here. Yeah, so let's take a look what's on location B first. So this is, behind the waterfall you spot a small cave. After dashing through the waters and soaking your clothes, you discover within the dark space an impressive statue of a creature with strange symbols on its pedestal. On the ground a piece of paper flutters in the spray from the waterfall. Take item 1. So we'll just take item 1. Look and behold the pentagram more. So we'll just put that in the stash. And let's take a look at what's happening here. Oh, that's gross. Gross, gross, gross. Approaching the basin, you discover a body on the far side of it. The man seems recently deceased. His body and face bears deep claw marks and tracks on the ground to indicate that he's been dragged to this location. Inside his torn suit, you find a wallet containing an identity card under the name of Eric Dismartieu. And a large metallic key. We'll better take the key then. That's item 21. I guess that's an ID card or a key. It's a key with a little pentagram on it. We'll just keep that. Great. And we don't want to go to the grunting sound there, so we'll just go back to location. I forgot to put it on the greenhouse. Now we'll just go back to location 9. Let's roll the die. That's 2. We are getting closer and closer to 0. I'll just pack it up and put up the park again. Now we're back at the park. Let's take a look. This time we will go for the music kiosk. Let's take a look. We all just go there and see what happens. And if we go there and it says the previously peacefully seeming kiosk was the scene of violence in the recent past, with traces of combat evident on the top stairs, claw marks, torn clothes and dried blood. As you inspect the remains of a man's suit, you notice an imposing closed metallic trapdoor in the center of the stage. It is locked. If you own key 21, and we do, then take this token. So now we'll just turn this around and it's a locked location. With the trapdoor now open, you descend stone steps into a dark room, hearing primitive chants grow ever louder as you progress. The chanters await you in the room, shouting secular psalms as loud as they can. You notice behind them a hole in the ground, possibly even large enough for you to slip in. So now we need to fight, and I'll just put up the skulls. It's 5 skulls in this fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skulls. I'll just put it up here. If we win this fight, we have to take item 16. So let's all fight. Felix starts, he has 3 dice, so he'll just roll 3 dice. Okay, so he gets 2 successes and 1 skull, and there are 3 left, so he will get 4. And he has a shield of 3, so he will lose 1. And because he got a blank one, he will get 1 of these stress tokens. Okay, the next one up, I'll just take this away. Here we go. Next one up, that would be Madeleine. And because she's with the rest of us, she gets 1 die more, so she has 3 dice. So she will get 2 and 1 skull, so she will, let's take a look, she will take 2 of the skulls away, 1 skull, 2 skulls, and she has, I don't know, I can't remember, she has a shield of 2, so she will not take any damage. And now we will take, use Eugene to fight for the last one. We just need 1 skull. And here we go, 1 skull. So we just fought this evil creature, and we can now take item number 16, sorry. 16. Here we go, number 16. Let's take a look. Oh, it's a new location under the kiosk. So we'll just place it up here. Here we go, under the kiosk, and it's a red one. So we have to remember, if we are leaving it, we need to use 2 more, but we're not. We are going in to the kiosk, under the kiosk. So we have to roll the die. 3 again. We're not lucky. Here we go. And I'll just set up location number 16. I was a little anxious earlier, so I forgot I had the key, but I forgot to take the token here, so I'll just add that. We have that token now. It's important right now, because now we'll just have to see what's here. There in this location we have 3 different A's, and one of them indicates that we have this token. So I'll just read that. And it says that, oh, you let yourself slip in through the hole guarded by the strange creature, and wind up falling through the ceiling of an underground room. Many paths are open to you. So we are here, and there are a lot of paths are open to us. But of course we will go to, in joint venture, to the middle location. We have some half-open gates here, we have a narrow passage here, and a closed gate bars here, away to a long corridor, at the end of which you can see a halo of light coming from a crypt. So we want to go into the crypt, so we'll do that, and we'll turn that around. And now the puzzle of the game, the real hard puzzle. The lock is too sturdy to be broken, and it looks like it requires a code. So let's take a look. It says to compose the code, follow the instructions on the 5 pentacles. And we'll just take these ones away and put the pentacles down here. Here we go. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a pentacle 2. And then there's one here. And now we have eidetic memory. So we remembered that on this picture. Yeah, you can see it. It started with the waves, so we'll just put up the waves here first, the waves. And number 2 is the circle with the X in. Goes here. And then we have this one with the kind of sign. And then we have the box with a line through it. And then finally, logically enough, in the end, the one we just found. So we'll just align it like that. And now we have to remember what the girl said. And she said, I'll just put this up so it looks good. And she said, start at the southeast. That's down here. You can see north. Southeast is down here. And then go clockwise. So we say R-E-A-D, giving read. And then the next one, I-T, E-M. Read item. And then she said plus, 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 minus. So we'll just go 2 plus 5, that's 7, plus 7, that's 14, plus 8, that's 22, minus 3, that's 19. So read item 19. Let's do that. So we'll just take item number 19 and see if we succeed. And what it says here, if you are reading this, it's because you've just solved the Pentacles riddle. If this is not the case, you have taken this card by mistake, put it back immediately. But we were right. Note that you will have to be facing the gate under the kiosk to be allowed to read the rest. If you have fulfilled all of the above conditions, turn this card upside down and read the instructions. So just remove this, off it goes. Here we go. And turn it upside down. And this is the solution to the riddle. And it says that the solution of the riddle allows you to enter the correct code in the gate's lock. A few clicks later, the lock opens without issue, the hinge being apparently well oiled. Now head to location 15 while changing your time captain as normal. So I'll just go to location 15 and pack this up. This is location 15, and I don't know, the location 15 is not on the map, so I don't have to move this one. If I were to move it, I could roll the die here and get a 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more because it's red. I don't know. It doesn't state that I should do that, so I don't know how many turns I have left in order to complete the task, but let's see if I can make it in one round and see if that's good enough. So we are here at this location 15, and it doesn't look good, so let's take a look what it says. It says the gate leads to a bridge overlooking a long pit from which you hear growls and cries. After crossing the bridge, you enter a crypt filled with gloomy chants. A heavy atmosphere rules here. A pentacle is drawn on the floor. The young lady you saw in the day room when you arrived, the one who was painting, stands in the middle of it. She is completely nude and looks up towards you. On each side of her, a statue of a winged creature faces you, like a petrified guard. Take item 13. Okay, urgent message. If you're in the middle of an emergency protocol, we are not, so we'll just forget about that. So now we have to choose where to go, and of course we will go here in the middle to the girl, so we'll just switch her around, and now the young woman stands nude on one of the pentacle points. With a gesture of her hand, she invites each of you to take a place on the other point. Now I don't know if will you follow her instructions? If so, will we set ourselves in the pentagram? No. If not, there are two possible cases. If you own this one, reveal this one, and if not, reveal the other one. So I don't know if it takes a time unit to actually do this, but I don't know if it took one to go down. So let's just take a look and see what happens. And the young woman becomes hysterical. You have no right to prevent my release. No, the ritual must take place. As if by magic, she floats off the ground, then dives at you and attacks you. So let's put up what we need. There's a shield here. There are 4 shields here. Let's take a look. Here we go, one more. And roll the dice. Okay, so I think I'll have Felix start by kicking her or punching her. Oh, that's a great one. So he will just remove this one and 3 more. Man, he's tough. He's a good one. That's why I brought him here. I know he's really tough. There's a shield, but he didn't roll a shield, so no problem. And he didn't roll blanks, so he is home safe. So now I will take Madeleine, and she has 3 dice because she's with the whole group. So I'll just roll for her. Oh man, she's a tough little girl. So she'll just, kick her. And when the fight is over, reveal card number 10. And this is card number 10. Let's take a look. Mission successful. Congratulations, you've reached the end of your tribulation. You foiled the dark plot of Dr. Hyacinth and his acolytes with gusto. The temporal fault has been avoided. Get ready to be transferred. Woo! Now read the mission successful card. I won't read that. So that's my playthrough, and that's the way to do it. If you did that on your first run, you're a genius, but I don't think you did, and neither did I. I had to play through 3 times in order to get to this place. But I just wanted to show that you can actually in one turn, and I even rolled a lot of 3s, could actually fulfill the mission. I'm a little puzzled about if I need to, go use time units to get into this one and to fight and all that stuff, but it is possible, even if you roll a lot of 3s, to complete this in one go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in some of my other videos later. Have a nice day. Bye bye.